Yo, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Happy Friday. Got a new episode of the evolution of Arc Raiders. This is the one I've been most excited for. It's entirely dedicated to how they built the Arc machines with machine learning and AI. So, pretty much all dedicated to that. And so, us PvE players are eating good today. This will be a fun one for us to watch. A reminder to everybody out there how much actual innovation has gone into the PvE enemies in this game. Why this game has such great PvE and is so much different than other extraction shooters like Tarkov, where the AI is brain dead and zero threat at all. And then after that, we've actually got 3 trials that we haven't done 3 stars on yet. There's like 8 days left until the reset. I stopped doing the leaderboards, so just getting like an epic tier reward isn't really like worth doing the trials for me when I've got 5 million and stuff in cash and stash and everything combined. Like, who cares about 2 or 3 more epics? But apparently we can get the Bobcat blueprint now from trials because it hasn't been attainable since they took Blocked Gate out of the game. And now that they took Hidden Bunker out as well, I believe they made Volcano Blueprint attainable as well. So, still going to lose all these blueprints in like a week and a half, which, it is what it is. I don't know why this is cool for people who aren't resetting, though. Maybe people get the blueprint now and are change their mind about doing the reset. So, yeah, we'll see. But, we might as well get the last 3 trials done, see if we can get it. Have it for the last week and a half, even though we don't really need it. What do you guys think? Do you think there should be like some kind of carryover with blueprints when we reset? I saw somebody a couple weeks ago suggest like the idea from Call of Duty for when you prestige, you get to keep like one of the things that you unlocked. I think that would be a good idea. If like every time we reset, we gotta choose one blueprint that we just keep forever. I think that would be a really good idea because it's so hard to get some of these super rare blueprints, and yeah, resetting them every 2 months is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy for how hard some of the blueprints are to get, and how many duplicate blueprints you get. Once you get to like 40 blueprints, you just get duplicates over and over and over and over. I think like 17 of the last 20 blueprints I've had dropped have all been duplicates, so big pain in the ass. Hopefully they do something about that. Might make a video about that soon, but let's start watching Evolution of Arc Raiders Episode 3, Building Arc Machines. I believe this is the last episode, too. I just watched the first 5 seconds, and yeah, I think he said it's the last episode. Unfortunately, I thought there'd be more of these, but this will be the last one. But I will have a video out reacting to it later today. Make sure you're subscribed and keep a lookout for that if you're interested. And if you're not subscribed, you're out there lurking or watching the VOD, it costs nothing to sub, helps us out a great ton, and would be much appreciated. Now, let's watch this thing.
Hello and welcome to the final video in our series on the development of Arc Raiders. In the previous 2 episodes, we detailed how Arc Raiders changed from the fast-paced co-op giant machine hunting game to a more intimate and tactical PvPvE extraction shooter. But the dream of taking down large, intelligent machines never died. In fact, it may be the defining technology pillar of this entire project. I say maybe because for years...
This is really quick. We'll go back really quick. I love this shot right here. This is the head sound designer. This is the guy why the sound design is so good in this game. He's a sound designer on games like Battlefield 2. He came over from DICE. And he used to actually be a sniper in the Swedish military. So that's why all those sounds are so authentic. All the gun sounds are made so well. You see just how locked in he is out here. Bro is in his element right now. This is a sound designer, and look how locked in he is out here in this game because he used to be a sniper IRL.
PvPvE extraction shooter. But the dream of taking down large, intelligent machines never died. In fact, it may be the defining technology pillar of this entire project. I say maybe because for years Embark has been struggling to wrestle results out of this new tech. You see, early in Arc Raiders development, the team at Embark decided to make a gamble on an emerging technology, to make machines that would seem to move with intelligence. It's not AI in either the traditional gaming sense or in the new generative sense, but rather adopting breakthrough machine learning research in the field of real-world robotics. A way to allow the machines in this game, both large and small, to move realistically,
I need you to say
allowing
that
them to
for me one more time, big guy. That was a lot of big words.
in the field of real-world robotics. Traditional gaming sense or in the new generative sense, but rather adopting breakthrough machine learning research in the field of real-world robotics. A way to allow the machines...
Adopting breakthrough machine learning research in real-world robotics. Got it. Totally going to remember that. All right.
in this game, both large and small, to move realistically, allowing them to cross complex terrain, to react, fall, and stumble when under enemy fire, to walk, run, and jump even when one of their limbs has been blown off. I spend a lot of time talking to a lot of smart people to understand how exactly this technology works, the groundbreaking new game design language it opens up, and frankly how difficult it is to get any of this to work effectively. But before we get to any of that, let's first quickly remind ourselves about the machines that populate this world, instruments of the game's antagonist, Ark. We filmed these interviews in 2024, around a year before the game's release date, so much of what the interviewees are talking about has itself changed in the 12 months since. What work is left to do?
Okay, so all these interviews are like a year old, too. That's crazy. I did not know that. They didn't say that in the first two documentaries, bro. Like, what? Why wouldn't they let us know? Why would they wait till the last episode to let us know that? The last two episodes I've been assuming this was like a month or two ago, and now we find out all this is from
Internally,
all these interviews are a year old.
The enemies into aerial enemies and ground enemies, just because of how we have to build them and how they behave, tends to most cleanly fall into those two categories. And then within those categories, it tends to be like lighter enemies, fodder-style enemies that, if ignored, they'll hurt you, but aren't a tremendous deal to take down, up to much heavier enemies that are a significant threat to you and take a lot of effort. So on the low end of our aerial enemies, we have the Wasp, which is just a pretty light aerial drone that is somewhat erratic in its movement. It has a light machine gun, and it will pepper you with bullets. And then its sort of big brother version is the Hornet, which has significant armor plating, which necessitates the player to either use maybe a type of grenade to take it out. They need to flank around behind it and take out its thrusters, which are unarmored. So the Rocketeer is an aerial enemy, and it's kind of what it sounds like. It's just a very large aerial drone, fairly heavily armored, and will kind of saturate areas of threat with rockets from a distance, so it kind of flushes players out.
If you want to just shoot for the center, maybe it takes a few more hits, but it's easier to hit, and each hit will kind of knock it back. So if it was getting ready to shoot at you, you can kind of throw its aim off just by knocking it a little bit. And that has always been the case. So there's always this concept of like a popcorn enemy, where it's like you get a lot of them and you kind of, they don't take much damage to destroy, but it's like pop, pop, pop. It feels very satisfying.
And then our ground enemies are primarily our answer to interior spaces, which again in Pile 1 weren't really a factor. It was a building you would run through at 50 kilometers an hour because our move speed was so high then it didn't matter. Whereas now you are slowed down and are interacting with containers, and we need a way to present threats to players in interior spaces. So we've gone through a lot of types in that area, but today we have what we just charmingly call the Fireball, which is basically this metallic sphere that can roll quite easily in interiors, and then it opens up and shoots fire at you.
The initial need was to have an enemy that was really fast and that could really catch up to players, right? Like we needed something that would be able to traverse our world in the game is beautiful, but it has quite a lot of complex geometry, and you know, there's all of this verticality and all of these slopes, and it's quite difficult for many ground moving enemies to navigate. So we were like, okay, we need something that can be on the ground, but that can really go after players when they're like zooming around and jumping and bolting and going with their snap hooks and stuff. And then we were like, oh, wait a second. A ball.
Yeah. You don't need levers, wheels, you don't need tracks, you
What?
just roll.
It just goes to where
What
it
about
needs
a
to
ball?
be, right?
It makes
Another one
sense.
called the Tick, which is kind of a creepy little spiderish robot, and it can cling to walls and like hop off of them, and it will summon other enemies if you get close to them.
So the loot from the AI are the ones that are nicer. So like you find a core from one of the enemies, it's a grenade. There's an enemy that calls other enemies. The piece of it does the same, so you can trap another player. Just like throw the thing, and enemies will drop on them. So like we are trying to make you use of the loot that way.
The
Be
first
funny
step
if-
on the journey
can you
to
get a
realistic
spotter
machines is creating a
core?
world in which physics are accurate.
Can you get is there like a spotter core, like the way there was a snitch core? And if the bombardier is still alive on the map, could you throw that spotter core at somebody and the bombardier would shoot at them? Is that in the game? It should be. That would be fucking crazy.
Most games will animate their characters irrespective of the laws of physics, but if Embark was going to create a world in which intelligent robots could walk around as they saw fit, they had to ensure that laws like mass and gravity were consistent, that the world of Arc Raiders was capable of creating emergent moments between player, machine, and environment.
Our enemies are fully physicalized. All parts, everything, they use physics. To an extent that sometimes it's even a challenge, because if we really want the drone to do a barrel roll, it can't because of their weight and the thrusters. All of that is super realistic in the game, right? So it's not easy to justify it doing a barrel roll. And all the parts of the drones as well can be peeled off, and the drone will actually react to that. If it has one thrusters left, it's going to try to shoot, and that is going to impact its trajectory and all of that.
I think it's a choice between control versus emergence, really. Because, like, if you want to be able to say, like, look at a game like Dark Souls or something, Bloodborne, where they have these enemies that have really specific patterns, and it's like they want the player to learn, okay, after 3 seconds it's going to move to the left, and then it does this move which takes X amount of time, and then something else happens. If you want that kind of control, you cannot use physics.
Because a lot of design philosophies, especially with enemy design, are really difficult to pull off when you have this type of systems, because it's so much about pattern recognition, right? Like you have an enemy moving in a certain way and like, oh, that's the opening for the attack, I can go in. Or you as a
they
player
definitely
know
buffed
that like, if I do
Rocketeer
this,
splash
I'm gonna
damage
get this
since
reaction
this
from it, and that's going to
gameplay.
happen every time. And that's what games like Dark Souls, like Monster Hunter kind of rely upon. And we had this ambition to have boss fights in that same arena of like Dark Souls, Monster Hunter, like having all of that compelling pattern recognition. But then we also realized that, well, if you knock it in a certain way and the slope is a little bit angled and, you know, maybe someone else is standing somewhere else and firing off a grenade, then that is not going to work. You're not going to have the pattern that you thought.
Like if you've got a big enemy flying in the middle of a pack of smaller drones and you throw a grenade and it explodes, and then maybe one of the engines flies off and hits this other one, which then like crashes to the side. You get all of this stuff, kind of these cinematic moments that are really memorable, and that's not something anyone's designed as such. It's just something that's happened naturally, which is really cool, and like we thought it was worth that.
Exactly.
Versus having to struggle with, okay, maybe we don't get to do exactly what we want all the time, but we get these cool, memorable moments that can
is
just
really
occur
cool, though.
without anyone having planned them.
So it's not like full-blown AI, like they said at the beginning.
Getting physics to work for barrels or grenades
But
is
it's
one
like
thing.
physics
Getting
and
physics to work for
advanced
drones with
robotic
parts that can be blown
learning,
up
machine
is a
learning
whole
based.
other challenge. But getting physics to work for machines the size of buildings is an entirely
Well, that still just
different
adds so much
story.
to the
This is
immersion
due
level,
to the
'cause it's
nature
like
of
the
most
physics
game
of the game
engines and
feel
physics
real. It's
simulations.
not just
Games
like
are not used to calculating
code
mass
telling
at
the
that
enemy
scale.
exactly
And
what
having enemies
animation to
weighing
perform.
thousands of tons creates challenges in how they move and interact within the world. Because sand in video games isn't sand, it's geometry, texture, and shaders. Because rock and dirt doesn't crumble under the weight of heavy things in most games.
Inside the simulation, there are just numbers at work here. So the weights of things are there. So you set, you know, this leg weighs 6 tons, or, you know, the center of mass of this robot should be 10,000 kilos or something like that. But to get it to support its own weight, you have to set values on how much strength each limb has. And when you start dealing with like very, very insane numbers to try and support the thing, you get behaviors which are sort of uncanny. Very, very stiff legs that sort of like have a lot of energy, but they do small little inputs like this against the ground, and you get sort of like rigid bounciness happening. And if you want to dial that down, then you get something that can't support itself and it starts to trip or fall over and this sort of thing. So there's this middle ground which was really hard to find to make it look natural, but also give it the power to actually locomote.
The power to locomote.
It is a classic game issue that when you have physics, they are not penetrating each other, right? You have things and it's resting on top of something. You don't get it buried deep beneath, right? And if we're talking about these big bosses, they would bury themselves into concrete or anything, right? Not just sand. But we can't really do that in games without a lot of smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, it really breaks the illusion when you want to see like an at foot kind of like come towards Luke's speeder and go, and that doesn't happen. What happens is it kind of goes like this, and you're kind of like, huh, I thought this thing was supposed to be huge and big, right? It just doesn't sell it.
Early in the development of Arc Raiders, the team at Embark decided to establish a team to explore the possibility of using groundbreaking research in the field of robotics to enable the enemies to locomote independently of any preset animations. Decision-making would be made using game logic.
All right, there's another one of those sentences we're going to want to remember. God damn it.
Like this, and you're kind of like, huh, I thought this thing was supposed to be huge and big, right? It just doesn't sell it.
Early in the development of Arc Raiders, the team at Embark decided to establish a team to explore the possibility of using groundbreaking research in the field of robotics to enable the enemies to locomote independently of any preset animations. Decision-making would be made using game logic, but how a machine got from A to B would be decided by a brain, generated using machine learning.
Oh my God, making a video on this is going to be so fun. I'm going to spend all day making a video on this. I want to go do it right now.
That's kind of like what Arc Raiders is trying to do, but instead their robots are way bigger and they have way more legs. And crucially, they have to be able to do something that traditional games can't. And that's when you blow off one of those legs, those robots have to be able to adapt.
I think, as I've been told, like their objectives has been much closer to the same objectives as Boston Dynamics has, rather than game design problems of like literally figuring out how these machines will navigate with their own vision. And like they had to be physically accurate also, where you put the engines and the downwash and all that has to be accurately, they have to be in accurate locations for it to work. Like what's exciting and what's still exciting is the fact that using this technology for our locomotion system is the losing limbs and still it wants to stand up. It just opens that door to the imagination of what is self-preservance like, and how that speaks back to the players. So to us, that when we saw that, at least, that is an exciting prospect of a new type of experience that players haven't had before, I think. They're literally playing against a machine.
The ML only did, at that point, locomotion. So that was responsible to make it go from point A to B, and that's it. No ML in decision making whatsoever. So it depends a little bit on the model. So some models consume a lot of memory. That is maybe the biggest consideration. And some language models and such consume gigabytes of memory. But this locomotion does not consume that much. So I'd say the expensive part of ML is what we call observations. And that is actually not really ML per se, that is just how the agents get information about the world. So they don't see the world the way a player sees it, of course. They have to, if they want to see a wall, you have to sort of line trace or do a shape cast to see it or detect it. And we need to do a lot of those, maybe thousands. So they get an idea of what kind of environment they are in. At least this is the case for locomotion.
The road to getting this locomotion system to work has been long and difficult, and it involves several different stakeholders from within the team, from animators to technical animators, artists and gameplay engineers. It also required the studio to look outside into the world of research.
I did my PhD in mathematics and thought
I thought they were about to pan to like an actual guy from Boston Dynamics
that I found was
that they hired or something.
Machine learning to biology. So I worked on hereditary diseases like diabetes and Crohn's disease and stuff like that, and tried to identify the target genes that were involved with that through machine learning. Like, it's completely revolutionized the field. I think there's very soon we will see a Nobel Prize to DeepMind, Google DeepMind, for their work on biology applications of machine learning. Like, I'm certain of it. Yeah.
Really early on, we had there was a test where.
Wait, what? This guy got nominated? No. Or somebody that he worked with got nominated for a Nobel Prize? They've got literal, actual geniuses working on their... Bro, do not ever tell me, ever a motherfucking again, the PvE in this game is boring. They literally have James Bond villains designing it, bro. They have some of the smartest people in the fucking world working on it. Like, what? Fuck out of here.
Really early on, we had there was a test where even though the gait, so the way it walked, was kind of meh, we threw boxes at it. So we were just throwing these, I think there were 100-kilogram boxes, and it just reacted. And that's when you see, holy shit, there's a magic here. From an animation perspective, I'm used to, okay, how would I break this down into, let's say, a sequence of animations that can, in this case, it would be, we can throw a box at this from any angle, in any direction, in any weight or whatever. And I'm thinking of the animation complexity, so, well, how do I handle arbitrary complexity? Well, then I need to have infinite amount of animations or blending, and that is just a nightmare, which is why you often see things like, if I punch you in the shoulder in a video game, you just do this, cave-in animation, or, the can sequence.
And the funny thing with this tech, I think, is that it's kind of partially ruined animations in other games for me a little bit. So now when I look at other games, I'm like, wait, the center of gravity is off here. Like, this doesn't feel right anymore, and it really annoys me.
A connoisseur of animation, I hear.
But everything else they do looks so good. Like when they walk like on a flat ground, like that's an authored animation cycle that looks really good and an animated.
They really did change the standard for realism in physics,
of menace in this gate, or like this sense of joy or whatever.
They 100%
I really just
did.
take whatever the robots give us, and it looks frequently kind of shitty in comparison.
100% just change the bar.
But on the other hand, when you throw something at it, or when it slips, or when the ground is not even, our robots do the right
so
stuff.
Good.
And their robots are not robots. They don't do the
It's
right
a
stuff. They just
PvP game.
apply some kind of one out of the 20 animations that they have, and it doesn't fit.
The process of training these brains is complicated. It essentially requires somebody to give the brain certain conditions, have it train using those conditions, and then testing the brain in a machine and seeing what it does right and what it does wrong. An example of a condition could be, if an enemy is far away, run fast to get to them. Or if a human enemy is firing at you, attempt to jump over them. The core problem with this work is that once one of the brains is baked, you can't simply tweak its behavior. You have to go back to the original conditions, retrain the entire brain, and then test to see if the new brain works better. And this causes a problem because the solutions that a human might have can be very different to the solutions these robot brains come up with.
We found some fun at playing against the big ML enemies, right? And the problem was to replicate that fun. It was very difficult because it's not predictable. It's very hard to just say, do this, right? It doesn't. It doesn't follow orders that way. You have to train it and teach it, and sometimes it finds weird ways to get to do things more efficiently, like removing all the legs but 2 from the ground because that's faster for it. But then it looks silly. It doesn't become a menacing enemy that we wanted, right? So we always had that dilemma dealing with ML that is not the predictability part of it.
The damn agent learned that if I just shove my foot into the ground really hard, faster than the server can keep up, I can use the penetration to bounce myself, right?
A typical example was that we give it a cookie when it reaches or when it moves towards a flag, right? Yeah. And when it gets to the flag, we move the flag to a new place, right? At some point in time, we try to train it like the closer it was to the flag, the bigger the reward it got, like the better the cookie, right? And what it learned, of course, was that it runs up to the flag and then stops like with its nose like this close to the damn thing. And it's like, I know if I touch it, it goes away and stuff starts hurting. Like, that's much worse. But you're touching something that I think has been a huge problem, which is the interaction between game designers and the ML loop. Like that's been really hard.
Yeah.
For a long time, I felt like like the game designers would ask.
So it's
us
actually like a
something,
machine
and,
that'll
we think that's
process,
possible,
wait.
Let us get back to you. And then 3 months later,
I'm
we'll be
about
like,
to take
now we have a
damage.
storm
Is it
attack request.
worth?
And they're like, oh, we worked around that.
That's crazy.
The team
It
at
basically
Embark
is
has
AI,
tackled these
right?
issues with a number of solutions. One being training the brains on
Sounds
actual
like
animation data to
artificial
help guide their
intelligence to me.
movement, almost like giving the brain a template to work from. And
Machine
another has been,
intelligence,
instead
I
of
guess. I
making
don't
one
know.
brain for each machine, giving them multiple brains that focus on specific tasks. This in particular has proved helpful for both getting the machines to work properly and empowering developers in how they tweak machine behavior.
And I think it's only fairly recently that we've managed to get the locomotion components we've been working on predictable and diverse enough that they feel like they have building blocks that they can use by themselves instead of like involving us in every single step. They can be like, okay, I know I have the stop behavior, I have the patrol behavior, I have the assault behavior, and I have the melee behavior. Now I can combine these as I want to and create good game design with it.
As you've probably talked about, it's very tricky to get ML to do things with extreme intent, and we've tended to try to ask it to do.
So they say ML instead of AI.
Which is telegraph and attack with precision. So trying to work through those problems where we've got this thing that walks very competently across complex terrain. How do we turn that into a game loop that feels satisfying?
Like our reinforcement learning and machine learning efforts into locomotion is something that is being used today to some extent, maybe not to the full extent that we were hoping as we started, and that proved to be far more difficult than we expected. But we are using it today, it's a part of the game, and it makes the game feel very different than any other game. And that technology will evolve over time. So we were just a little bit too early with it, and didn't maybe have enough resources and knowledge to figure it out at the time.
I think we are getting to a point now where we are getting more and more comfortable with it. So that's why we want to keep it. It's still an ambition. That's why we always have at least one enemy.
Everything makes sense now. Everything makes sense now. I figured it out. Everything makes sense now. In the first video, the guy who was just talking, Patrick Soderlund, the CEO of the company, one of the things he said was, from the very beginning, he had concerns about making a standalone PvE game with their tech. I had no idea what he meant at the time. They just told us right now. And that was the entire impetus of him always feeling like it needed PvP, of him bringing over Alexander Grondel and telling him on his first day that he thought the game needed PvP. This is why. The machine learning is unpredictable, and they were the first ones to ever try it or ever do it. So it's not mastered or polished. And they couldn't replicate the amazing experiences because they're the first people ever working on this, and they don't have enough control over the bots to get them to do what they want them to do to replicate that success every time. It was never boring. It never needed PvP. The PvE was never boring or bad. The simple fact of the matter is, they were the first people to ever do this in a video game and make these innovations and take these giant leaps, and as a result of that, they're nowhere near perfected or polished. They're taking baby steps with it. They're figuring it out. They're experimenting. They don't have enough money to do years and years of science and technical research to make them behave the exact way that they needed them to create an entirely curated full game of PvE experience. Period.
In the game with it, but it is much more complicated. We just did a new prototype off one big enemy like those without machine learning, with procedural animation, and it got the results, as I said, like I can say just stop there, put the leg here, and do things like that. It was much simpler to produce. But we had a couple animators full-time on it for 6 months. Right. So that's the trade-off there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they just created a new large enemy and used procedural learning, and it works, and they're able to replicate the success of what they wanted to do. But it took an entire team 6 months for one enemy. So I guess got to be happy with just having the queen and the matriarch for now, if that's how long it takes. But man, they are special. They are special beasts to behold and encounter and wage war against. They've done a fantastic job and deserve all the credit in the world for being the first ones to really do this and have as much success as they have had and do as well as they have had. Words.
Arc Raiders is launching into one of the least predictable video game markets ever, where players demand exciting new experiences that they can play with their friends for days, weeks, and months at a time. But this reality hasn't stopped Embark from taking bold risks when it comes to gameplay or technology. In both Arc Raiders and the finals, it's clear to see how much of a thirst the studio has for evolving any given genre, even if it takes years of experimenting. And while I've been embedded in the development of Arc Raiders, it's also been clear to me that they're not scared to tear up lukewarm ideas that don't reach their lofty goals. Time will tell what type of audience Arc Raiders ultimately receives. We produced these videos long before the game's release. But one thing is for sure, no matter how Arc Raiders launches, in Embark's hands this game is going to continue to evolve, to take risks, and to push technology and, more importantly, gameplay forward.
Well, wow, we got a lot of information there. Nice. We got a lot of information there. I kind of just want to go make the video right now. We'll play a couple games, though. We'll play a couple. Machine learning. Man, that's crazy. So that means, if the footage is from a year ago, that means a year and a half ago they started working on a boss and it took them 6 months. I wonder if they're talking about the matriarch. Has to be, right? Because the Queen was already in Tech Test 2. That was like 8 months ago. 9 months ago. And the Queen's like basically straight out of all the videos they show for their machine learning research. There's never any electromagnetic city in the at the time I play in the morning. I wish they'd change the rotations up a little bit. I just haven't done arc probes all week. I haven't even tried arc probes yet because there's never an electromag on when I play. And we could go try to do destroy pops, I guess. I don't have enough space for a free loadout? No way, what? I'm full? Since when am I full? Oh yeah, I just got on and made a bunch of money the other day. What the hell? Yeah, what's up, Leo? Yeah, hopefully they do something soon. That was, dude. I've been not grinding as much as I was the first couple weeks because, you know, the PvP stuff is just kind of getting old. But man, that made me really want to play again. I really hope we do get a PvE mode too. They've done such a great job to just have all the, you know, PvE players get scared off by PvP people after they put so much work into it would be truly, truly sad. Raider caches at night, good to know. Good to know. I like Raider caches. I used to hit those a bunch when I was like low leveled because you get like guns and weapons and grenades every time. I'm just trying to see if I can get the Bobcat blueprint from Trials. Holy shit, it's so dark.
Have your eyes adjusted to the dark yet, Raider? Loot is ripe for the
I'm
picking.
gonna run
while
through
most
buildings
Toledo
and
is
try to kill the
asleep.
pops.
Though my suppliers say that Ark is twice as vigilant after sunset.
Yeah, because I'm at like almost 50 blueprints right now. And we have reset in a couple days, or in like a week, so. Mad Merlot, how you doing, man? Where the pops at? Where the pops, where the pops, where the pops at? I'm the one with free kit, I don't care if you shoot me. I ain't got no loot. I probably got some binoculars. What do I have? Ooh, I actually have a defib and a smoke. I actually got a great loadout. Except for the Rattler part. Somebody aggroed that motherfucker. Oh, the pops down here, right? Where the pops at? That's like the best strat. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Let's go to all the exfils and kill all the pops in the exfils. 2 blueprints and 1 raid at Starport. Nice. Where the pops, where the pops, where the pops at? I'd say Fentmeister. I've gotten 2 in 1 room before. In Damn Battlegrounds in the apartments. Something sounds angry above me. There's only 1 pop down here. I'm gonna call the thing and go to the other side. Trials got me playing real weird out here. No, don't kill the pops over there. No! 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 I was gonna come kill those. No. Nice! W Jake the Cake. I mean, I got a Rattler if you want it. I was here for trials. Who wants my Rattler 1, guys? Wait. There's no pops on this side. Oh, somebody's coming to Bastion. Fucking lying son of a bitch. That's 2 pops, dude. That's literally 2 pops, you liar. Bold-faced lies. Bold-faced lies, bro. It's not like I was gonna shoot you if you killed the pops. It's not like you have a choice. I kind of just roll up on you and explode. Are there pops in the Galleria? Two gun blueprints in one raid. That's actually sick. Bro, I can't see. How are you supposed to be able to see, dude? Did they change this shit? I literally cannot see a thing. Oh yeah, there's pops up here, aren't there? I hear them all exploding. No. Yeah. Stacking points, baby. I made a horrible mistake. Wait, it knew to not roll through the fire. It stopped and didn't roll through the fire from the previous ones. The machine learning is learning. No. It doesn't save your progress. You have to do it all in one round. I already got 1 star earlier in the week, so. Hello, friend. Have you seen any pops about? I would like to shoot them. Where the pops, where the pops, where the pops at? Oh, is that a pop in there? I'm gonna go shoot it. Oh, it's a fireball. Lame. Did I get another star? I only care about the 3 stars. I just want 3 stars, to be honest. I'm just here to shoot pops. All I have is a Rattler. Where are the pops? Yeah, I'm here for the 3-star reward. The 3-star reward is the one you can get Bobcat blueprints from. Are there any pops over here? Pop, pop, poppity pop. Ooh! I got another pop. Where the pops, where the pops, where the pops at? I need a couple more pops. Thought I just saw one over here. Where'd it go? I'll probably oh, somebody died. I don't even care. I don't want your stuff. Probably on a free kit anyway. Oh yeah, there's usually some in the library, aren't there? There's usually like 2 or 3 in the library. Dude, the Surveyor should count as 4,000. That's like a super pop. Except for it doesn't pop. It's just big and rolls. Oh, I'm just here to shoot pops. All I have is a Rattler. I mean you no harm. I will leave. Where the pops, where the pops, where the pops at? Where the arts looking like balls rolling round at? Mr. Pop, where are you, little ball? Yeah, there's usually some in here. They might have gotten murderized. I think whoever was in here just went down to the exfil. I only need to kill like 1 or 2 more. I could probably go down to the exfil and there should be like 2 more. Yeah, there's the ticks are dead up here. Looks like just a bunch of ticks this time and no pops. Yeah, I only need like 1 or 2 more. I could probably just go down to the exfil and get them on the way out. Except for people keep going through there, so they're probably all dead. All these like apartment buildings have pops and shit in them too, don't they? Please, sir, all I've got is a Rattler with 27 shots. Don't do this. There should be a bunch of pops in these buildings, right? I'm just here to shoot pops. All I have is a Rattler. Oh, somebody just killed somebody. Somebody just startled those birds over there. This is like an exfil, right? Yeah, this is an exfil. Oh, it's closed. I think I hear people talking. Oh, somebody just shot up a... Hello. I'm just looking for pops to shoot. Should be pops in these buildings, right? Oh, never mind. Never mind. I'm gonna waste my ammo on you. I got 6 minutes on that exfil, and the only other one's over there. I guess I'll just go check this exfil again. It's the Northern Station. There's so many entrances. What the hell? There's 4 entrances?
Let's go to that metro.
I know the hospital has a lot too. I could just go in the hospital. Yeah, it's right next to the... Oh, there's a fucking entrance in the hospital. Yeah, let's go there. Oh shit, I just ran right by somebody's supply drop they just called. I'm friendly. I didn't mean to run by your supply drop. I love friendly lobbies, please don't shoot me. I just want to try to get a blueprint. Hello, large ball. Are there any pops down there? I just need to kill pops for a trial. I need like one more. I'm friendly. Oh, the fireball. Oh, and a tick. Uh-oh. Dude, how many times do I need to shoot it? Are we dead ass? All I have is a rattler. I just want to kill pops. Are there any pops down here for me to shoot? I need to shoot some pops. Where the pops? Where the pops? Where the pops at? All the pops are dead. No. Alright, we gotta go back and find another pop. All the pops are dead. Oh, somebody just shot something above me. I am friendly. All I have is a rattler. I'm just here to look for a pop to shoot. Damn, all the pops are dead. Shit. They have to respawn at some point. There's a fucking pop graveyard in here. I should have just came to this building first. I would have been done right away. Maybe some pops will be left up here. Oh, pop graveyard. I just need like one or two more pops, man. Oh shit, this guy got slimed. Slimage has occurred. We have medium ammo? Take some medium ammo if you have it. No medium ammo. I mean, the pops have to respawn at some point. Oh, somebody just died down below. How long until the pops respawn, bro? Rocketeer on... Oh wait, I hear one! Or no, is that just a snitch? I think that's just a snitch. Son of a bitch. Oh, okay. Dude, if this was a fireballs trial, I'd be rich. This is a fireballs trial. It'd be at like 10K right now. This Pops one sucks, because whenever Pops see anybody, they just roll up to them and explode. Go back to the library, see if these ones spawned in. They usually respawn in. Yeah, watch out. People have been getting killed down here. Oh, you got the recorder out? Ain't nobody shooting my man with the recorder. I need one more pop, bro. Please tell me there's a pop down here. All I have is a rattler, and I'm here to shoot pops for a trial. Please don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me. Oh, all the pops are dead. Fuck my life. Yeah, the pops definitely respawn. You just have to be the first one here when they do. Because they just run up and explode. They just explode themselves the second they see somebody. Oh wait, I'm gonna get locked down here if I don't get out of here, right?
An arc orbiter is en route. Safe window is closing.
Bro, this is stupid.
Get out of there. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Oh, it's just locked down in here now? That's funny. Could just stay there and nobody could come get me until I decide to come out. Bro, you can't even see me, you dumb drone. Oh, there's a fucking Rocketeer right there, too. Yeah, they definitely respawn. It's just like the second they see something, they charge right at them and explode. So it's kind of like... You get to shoot a bunch of fireballs because everybody is ignoring them. But nobody's ignoring the pops because you need to shoot them this week. Yep. Everywhere I go, it's just a pop graveyard, man. Pop graveyards as far as... Dude, and see? Another fucking fireball. I was wasting all my ammo on fireballs. I'm gonna have to melee the next pop I see because I'm gonna be out of ammo. I literally just have to start running away from fireballs now. Or else I'm not gonna have ammo to kill the last pop I see. Nice! Alright, we can get out. We did it! Fucking last extract is on the other side of town though. I wish I could find my friendly dudes. Where'd they go? My friendly brosips. Loki kinda gotta book it. I'll just show up last second, leave last second. Probably the best way to do it at this point. Just stay far away. There's only one exfil. If I show up now, there'll be a bunch of people there probably. Just wait, show up late. Leave last second, play it safe. No point in trying to rat at the last second because you're not going to have time to loot the people you kill. You know what I mean? I fucking hear another one. And now I'm officially out of ammo. We're officially fucked. Don't do it, Fireball. Oh, there's somebody right in there looting or something. I wish I had a recorder right now. It's like the best please don't shoot me item in the game. I can shoot a guy playing a recorder, you know what I mean? It's not cool. I have no ammo and I just wanna go home. Okay, nailed it. I mean, people definitely went up here already, but we'll check. Oh, okay. Apparently my spacebar doesn't work. I'll just go home. Accept the shame.
All Raiders, arc on screen. 5 minutes left. Go find your way home. I repeat, 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. That's cool. I was just gonna go try to get some fucking ammo from the fucking security breaches, but I guess not. I'll go fuck myself. Dude put fucking booby traps on the fucking... Jesus. That's how it is out here? To booby trap the fucking window behind you when you do a security breach? Ghetto. We're in the ghetto. What the shit? Hell no. Y'all haven't seen nothing. Oh, please give me medium ammo. Ooh. Y'all don't see shit. Do you know about that round the corner slide? Round the corner.
Last warning. 2 minutes left. Head back immediately. The window is closing.
I literally just can't shoot back at anything. This is so stupid. I had to kill so many fucking fireballs. Ran out of ammo. And the booby traps on the security breach addicts. I'm friendly. I was just doing a trial. I've got a rattler with no ammo. I'm here, I'm here. Thank you. To like beg for your life just running into strangers now in this game. Please don't do it. I might get a Bobcat blueprint for this. Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh. A fucking combat Mark III flanking and a blueprint that we already have. Well, it's like 10 grand, I guess, for the bank account. Was it worth it? No. Definitely not. That was 30 minutes just for that? Hell no. Boo. Night Raid Spaceport, Night Raid Bluegate. Go try to do Bluegate for the deliver carryables, I guess. I really don't want to do that again, though. Oh, I promised myself I would never do deliver carryables again. Is it worth it? No, not really, if you can get a combat Mark III flanking and when I'm going to reset in 9 days. Are there even any field depots on Bluegate? It's like you can do the underground room and the ancient fort, and I think those are the only 6 deliverables on the whole map. So if you don't get 4 of those 6, you're just cooked. You just don't get to do it. Let's see, are there field depots on Bluegate? Doesn't look like it. So yeah, there's only 6 carryables on that entire map. It's just the worst trial ever. I don't think I want to do it, to be honest. It's just the worst trial ever in the history of time. It says there's 1 field depot. Interesting. This interactive map says there's 1 field depot. Oh, it's underground. What? Is there really a place where you can put in a deliverable? Actually, I think that's right where the red room is, where they say it is. Alright, yeah, that's not. The deliver carryables one is just not worth it. I'm just not doing it. It's horrible. I tried it for an hour straight on Monday on Bluegate Night Raid. I think it's only worth it on Stella Montes. It's super easy on Stella Montes if you don't get shot in the back and you can actually make it out. There's a bunch of places to do it on. There's like a bunch of different... all the doors that open up from one section to the other, all those take 2. There's like... And then there's a room right here in Sandbox that has 3 fuel cells you can use to open it up. But I went and tried to do that on Monday too, and the fuel cells were bugged out to open up the room door, and I couldn't do it. So I've already spent over an hour, almost 2 hours of my life this week trying to do that one. We could try to find enough probes. There are hella probes on Bluegate, so I don't think it doesn't need to be electromagnetic storm for you to get enough probes on Bluegate. There's just probes everywhere there. So I'll just go do the probes on Blue Gate. Wow, 30 minutes just to get 2 items, $5,000 each. Yeah, trials aren't really, the rewards aren't really worth it when you're in the end game, unless you get a sick blueprint. It's cool that they did put the blueprints in this rotation now, instead of just making them only possible from events like Hidden Bunker and Locked Gate that aren't in the game anymore. But I bet it's gotta be pretty rare. I think I've gotten like an Osprey blueprint from Trials before, but I think that's it. I don't think, maybe Venador or Anvil. Yeah, I don't think I've gotten ever like a Tempest or. Oh, maybe I've gotten Patina and I just didn't care because I get Patinas so often. I think somebody just surrendered down here. I probably wanted to PvP and got loaded in with a Rattler. So hell yeah. They should just make every free kid a Rattler. That'd be hilarious. Where the probes? Where the probes? Where the probes at? Should be some down here, right? Amongst all this wreckage. I could pull up a map. I think there's a map that has the probes. I used it for a video a couple weeks ago. That's a leg. Oh, I hear a leaper. Mr. Leaper-san. Hello. The other part of the map where there's a bunch of husks, there's probes, but there's no probes here for some reason. Oh, never mind. I lie. Nice. I kind of like the new drip. Alright, I only need 3 more now. They show up on your map too if you're close to them. There's a courier right there. Oh my god, game. couldn't even hear you. How the fuck? Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for shooting at it, man. Appreciate you. I'm just here to do arc probes.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
I can hear myself on both of their fucking shits. Or one of them's got an echo. Oh, watch out, Rocketeer. Put some headphones on if you're gonna have your voice open, bro. Like, so we don't want to hear ourselves echo. It's kind of ruins the immersion. Is Spaceport easier? I did this one by accident last time just because I didn't even come in here and try to do it. There's usually a bunch of probes up here on the hill. But yeah, I've only found one so far. Spaceport does have a bunch. I went back and that was when I was still trying to get high scores. I went back and did Spaceport that week during an electromagnetic storm and got a shitload. I didn't know if they would be there or not if it was an electromagnetic storm, but yeah, you're probably right. Should be a bunch up here in the like ridgeline, that area, and I know there's some right here too. There's usually one or two right up here. Yeah, you can see the smoke from it already. Unless that's a courier. Hopefully it's a fucking... No, yeah, see, we got another one. Hey man, I'm friendly. I'm just here to do probes for the trial. Yeah, I'm not gonna shoot you. Yay, friendly lobby. Like sometimes there's one down here. I don't see the smoke though. But yeah, there should be multiple across over here. Oh, Rocketeer's there. Leaper's over here. Which way do I go? Oh, Leaper's on the other side of that thing, I think. Should be good. Oh yeah, there's another one right there.
An arc probe. In there.
In there? It's on a roof, sir. You mean in there? Oh, he's going to do this one. Son of a bitch. Does it still count if I just search it, or do I have to open it this week? I can't tell because of the wording. Oh, I'm just gonna open that after you for the points. You can... I was just gonna search it after you if you want to open it. I think we still get the points just for searching it, right? I think so.
I'm not sure.
Last time it was a trial we did. So it should, I think. I'll see right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it counts. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm done already.
Head home at the Overlook air shaft.
Do you need to do more, or are you already done?
Nah, I'm done. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go leave too. I'm done. Hell yeah. Nice. Yeah, it'd be really nice to have like events like Locked Gate and Hidden Bunker back, but at least they put the blueprints in the blueprint pool now, so people can actually get like Bobcat and Volcano and shit. If there are exploits, like inevitably people are gonna do them, so it's really just up to Embark to fix them, you know? Especially with PvP games, like you can't just have it where people can just like walk into a wall or climb into a wall or take a zipline up into a ceiling. Or yeah, just like be able to put down a noisemaker and glitch yourself into a locked room that requires a whole lobby working together to get into it usually. That's definitely on them. They need to fix that. That's just not okay. But I mean, they fixed things like the double pump shotgun, so you know they've been fixing stuff. And they took Lockgate and Hidden Bunker out, so they're definitely working on fixing it. I wish they'd fix the fucking, now that they fixed key rooms and put like the flamethrowers in the key rooms, I wish they would fucking make the loot actually good now. Yeah, we're friendly, get in here. Alright, we worked hard right there. That was a lot of hard work. I should definitely be rewarded with a Bobcat blueprint for that hard work. Oh my god, dude. This game, bro. What the... Did they increase blueprint chances? Alright, what's up YouTube? Buffalo here, and it seems like they have increased blueprint drop chances. We recently found out that you can now get the Bobcat blueprint from trials. So I've been finishing off my trials here. I had 3 that weren't at 3 stars yet. I've done 2 today, and I had already had 1 star on the kill pop, so I only got the 2-star and 3-star reward for that. But I got a blueprint for the 2-star reward, and then I got a pink augment for the 3-star reward. And now on open arc probes, I got a blueprint for the 2-star and for the 3-star reward. So it seems like they've really increased blueprint drops for your trials. This may not be a big deal to a lot of people because we're going to be resetting in like 8 to 9 days. But if you're not planning on resetting and you're trying to get every single blueprint, it looks like trials are now 100% the best way. And I have almost 50 blueprints, and it just gave me 2 that aren't even duplicates. Usually when I get blueprints out in the world, I think like 17 of the last 20 I've gotten have all been duplicates. So to get 2 non-duplicates in a row is absolutely insane for somebody like me. And all I had to do was go around and open 4 arc probes. So this is awesome. Thank you, Embark. This is a W. They needed to make getting blueprints easier, especially with the reset being every 2 months. W, Embark. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yo, what's up, 12? I was just recording right there. How you doing, man? Love the AI enemies. Every time. I've been doing good, man. Just been focusing on YouTube rather than Kick so much. I've still been streaming on Kick. Like, I've been playing the new Renegades DLC with Attemptic and Ditto last night, doing, like, the Catalyst for the lightsaber and all that shit. But mainly just been grinding on YouTube for Arc Raiders. How you been, dude? I think you and Raven are playing this game, right? Shit, now the only one I have left to do is the deliver carryables. I kind of have to try to do it. Be throwing if I didn't, with how good these rewards are right now. I almost want to, like, next time, I think I might not do the reset next time and see if I can get... See how long it takes to actually get every blueprint. That would be kind of crazy. Complex gun parts. What the fuck? Yo, what? I can make so many of these, bro. All you need is heavy, light, and medium gun parts? Oh my god. Except for it took me 170 hours to get it, the blueprint. Oh, hell yeah, 12. Hell yeah. Yeah, a lot of people have been playing. Like, Scarpello's been playing. I think you knew Scar. He's been playing Arc Raiders. Oliver. Cammy, I think. I got Triggs and Temptic to play with me for a little bit, but they're not that into it. Alright, well I could go try to... I just really don't want to. I don't think I can get myself to do it again, man. Oh man, it's just the worst trial in the history of time. It's just the worst thing that's ever existed in a video game, besides the final mission of the Praxic Blade exotic mission in Destiny 2, which is worse. I've actually endured two of the worst things I've ever played in video games in my life this week. It's kind of crazy. The Deliver Carryables weekly trial, and then the final boss in the Praxic Blade exotic mission from Destiny 2, Renegades. Two of the single worst things I've ever endured while playing video games. I need a drink. You got in late, though? When did you start playing? I think I've seen you on there for a couple weeks, right? Dude, I might demote this week, too. Who cares? I think the tryhard badge is actually cooler. What'll I lose? As long as I get the happy jig emote. Originally, when I was fucking sweating my balls off, I was trying to get to Daredevil 3, but it just wasn't worth it, and I stopped caring. Oh, you get happy jig emote just for getting to Rookie 2? Oh, okay, whatever. Who fucking cares then? Who fucking cares, bro? I'm not gonna use any of this shit besides the happy jig emote. Well, if you ever want to run something, 12, let me know. I know duos is pretty much all PvP, but if you ever want to, like, try to kill the matriarch or queen or something like that, I'm always down. I've done that shit a bunch. I actually probably could go do another queen kill to get some more money. I think I'll be good. I think I'm gonna get all 5 of the... I think I'm gonna get all 5 of the stash points. Or all the max stash points and 5 skill points. I got 2.6 mil. It was 50k, 35, 34. Yeah, I got like a mil just like right here. I probably got like 4 or 5 mil total and stuff. At least 4. Maybe we'll need 5 mil to get the max 5 skill points. I'm not sure. That'd be kind of crazy, though, to ask of people to complete the expedition and have 5 mil worth of stuff in your stash. I feel like most people aren't going to be able to really attain that in 8 weeks. Maybe I'm over-preparing. I'm over-preparing just so I don't have to worry about it. Because if, like, the 15th comes around and it's like, oh, you need this much, and then I have to go grind to do the reset to get the max points, and then I'm resetting a day or two after everybody else. We don't want that. Yeah, I could go do a queen kill and get a bunch more queen reactors and magnetic accelerators. That'd be good money. Good money in the stash for show. For show, for show. Let's see, 51. 85. 118. 150. 180. 210. 240, 270, 295. Yes, we're already 300. We're at like 3 mil just with my cash and the first 3 lines. We're already at 3 mil. I think we'll be fine. I don't think I have to worry about it. I think we're sitting pretty Gucci right now from the looks of things. I only have 1 complex gun part? That's kind of crazy. What have I been doing with my complex gun parts? Oh, no, they're just... Dude, stacks of those are pretty good, too. Stacks of complex gun parts are 9K? Dude, what? I could actually just turn all these into complex gun parts and free up a bunch of stash space. And then just fill that extra stash space with, like, queen reactors. Yeah, I can get gun parts whenever I need, because so many of them drop from security breaches. Yeah, I'm rich again. I like that. Oh, and we actually have room in our stash now, so we can do that. Shebang. Let's see. There's no other carryables on this map besides field depots, right? The only time they have the fuel cells is for the tower loot event. We'll give it a shot. We'll give it a college try. I do want to go make that video on today's episode of Making Arc Raiders, though, so this will probably be the last one. I've never tried to do the deliver carryables by doing field depots before, so I guess we'll try it once before I completely give up on deliver carryables forever, which I feel like would be justified if I did at this point. Spending an hour and a half trying to do it on Monday was not worth it. But I also I was watching Gingy do this the other night, and you can get more than one deliverable for one field depot. So I didn't know that. So that's cool. That'll make it easier if I can find more than one per each field depot. Do you usually play solo 12, or have you been playing like duos and trios and doing the PvP? Or do you like doing solos and doing the PvE? Oh, hell yeah. Bro, there's so many ads. Dude, Map Genie, you're horrible. You're so horrible.
As I've been
Like,
told,
get the fuck
their
off my screen.
objectives has been much closer to.
This is so bad. There's like a whole YouTube video playing with a pop-out ad. Like, you can't even see the map you're trying to look at. It's so horrible, Map Genie. You're terrible. You're horrible. Please get away from me. Goodness gracious. Nice. I like this image much better. Thank you, PCGamer.com. Much better image. Computers, man. Why are you the way that you are? I don't have enough space? I thought I just made shitloads of space. Okay. Making tiny amounts of money. Super tiny amounts of money. Just going in with free kits, not looting at all, and then selling the free kit and loading in with another one. Binoculars and a tagging grenade. Hell yeah, man. Thank you. Will come in handy. Oh, I'm actually right next to one of them. Alright, so there's one right there. And there can be... Let's see where... Right here. Right here and right here are all three possible locations. Alright. Nice. Oh, I thought that was it. It's a barrel. That's a barrel. Can I be up on the roof? Alright, then this one's here. It should be like right here. Yeah, this one's not here. Alright.
Let's move to that location.
I gotta hear somebody else. Not just me shifting around over and over. Hey man, I'm just here to do a trial. I'm not gonna shoot you. I'm just looking to open up field depots. There's good stuff in those lockers. We should probably open those lockers if you want stuff.
Don't shoot!
Yeah, I won't shoot you. I'm just here to do trials. Should be like right here. I think. Yeah. Okay. Alright, well, if they're not here, there's 3 other spawns for them over here.
Go to that location.
Yeah, it says right here. Alright. This one's not here. Bro, this is what I'm saying. This is like the worst trial in the history of time. I'm about to just hold surrender and go make this video. That's the only way to do this trial reliably and fast is going to be Stellamontis. But then you're just probably going to get shot in the back while you're carrying around carryables most of the time. Field depot's right there. Should be... Oh, it's like in the car park. Hey, there it is. We found one. Holy shit, they're real. They do exist. They do exist. What if one of those guys was just waiting for me to find it, now he's gonna shoot it and deliver it? That would be fucking hilarious. I would actually respect it. It's the only thing I would slime somebody for in this game is this fucking trial. That's how frustrating and horrible it is. Alright, there's 2 more possible spawns over here too. There can be one like over here. And apparently there can be one like all the way over here. I don't know if that's worth it. Yeah, this one's not here. How much did that give me? Yeah, it's 1,000. I need 3 more. Alright, I don't think it's worth running all the way over there for that one. Let's just go move on to the next one. Which is behind the departure building.
Let's move to that location.
2 of them can be on top of the departure building, though, or in the departure... Ooh, that seems sketchy. That seems sketchy. Fuck it. Let's go see if this one can be here. Like right there.
Let's go to that location.
If this one is there, then we only need 2 more, so might as well go for it. This one is going to take forever to walk back this far, though. That'd be crazy. If it. Why would they put one this far away? It's evil. Should be like right here. There's so much shit everywhere. Yeah, it would definitely be right around this thing, I think. There's so much shit to breach out here, it's so tempting. The breach things can randomly have like gold attachments on night raids. Hey, how's it going, man? Yeah, I found one of them. Apparently one can be out here. If you see it, let me know.
Alright, I got you.
I don't think it's here, though. It's supposed to be like right over here where I am. Yeah, there's one over behind the departure building. I'm actually going to go there now. I still got to do 3 more. Oh, I suck. That's bullshit. I killed it in time, and you know I did game. Oh, I hate this game. Oh, you're so stupid. Oh, hell yeah, he bounced off a fucking... He bounced off a fucking piece of furniture and it made him miss me. Okay, dude, mid-dodge roll? Really? Mid-dodge roll. He hits that shot mid-dodge roll. That's pretty cool, dude. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, this might be the worst trial in the history of the universe. Not might, this is the worst thing ever. In any game. In the history of time. This is the worst trial ever. I'm just doing trials anyways with a free kit. I don't really care if I die. I kind of wish the game would kill me right now doing this dumbass trial. No, I'm doing fucking deliver carryables. It's AIDS.
Oh, dude, that's the worst one.
Thanks. Yeah, it sucks. Ain't no smiling around here, Attemptic. Ain't no smiling around here, man. This shit sucks. I don't even want to do it anymore. I need 3 more and I'm going around shooting arc and breaching shit. I don't even want to do it. It seems like they increased the likelihood of getting blueprints from trials though. I've gotten 3 blueprints for doing 2 trials so far today, so... I don't even want to do this one either, because like 2 of the fuel cells could either be like on top of the building or in the building, I think. From the way it looks on the map, yeah, it says like 2 of the shits can be like on the building or in the building. And I'm pretty sure going into this building is a straight up glitch on my reads. Pretty sure. Easy way to get shot in the back and have somebody without a mic just finish you right away. Oh, somebody's chasing me already. I can hear it. I'm friendly. I'm just here to do field depots. So there could be one like right here. Yeah, that's me. You're good. He's looking for a fuel cell. Alright, I don't think this one's here. I need to fucking go fast if I'm actually gonna get this done. One can be farther back, like around here.
Go to that location.
Okay. Just wasting my time. Yeah, nice, there's one. I need that shield heal, please.
Go to that field depot.
Where's the last exfil? Oof. That's bad. Should I just go sprint straight for the other field depots, or should I see if there's more fuel cells for this one? There could be 4 back here. There's like 4. Yeah, I should go see if there's more here. I saw Gingy get 2 for the same one the other night, so I know there can be 2 for the same one. There's like 4 back here all in a little circle. So many heavy fuse nades.
Let's move to that location. Go to that location. Let's move to that location.
Really? All the way back here?
Go to that location.
That's evil. Okay.
Go to that location.
Appears we have wasted our time. Alright, next one is...
Let's go to that location.
Alright, we've got 11 minutes and we need to make it back to the center of the map. If we find one here, we're just sprinting to the next one. We're not going to look around for a whole bunch. How you doing, Attemptic Man? How's your day going, brother? But the ones for these ones can be in like buildings right next to it. And then there's actually a field depot really close. I think we'll be able to get it. As long as these ones aren't done. But we should be able to get it here. There's another field depot very close to this one. Maybe we shouldn't have spent so much time dilly-dallying at the beginning.
Orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. You have 10 minutes to return to Speranza. I repeat, 10 minutes. Let's move to that location.
Oh no, somebody might have done it here already, to be honest. Alright, well, it's not here. That would have been nice, though. That's so close. I feel that. I feel that attempting, especially right now, while I'm doing the exact same thing. Can it just be anywhere in here? I've seen it like on the ground right there before. Oh man, I'm not gonna make it. I needed to find this one fast if I was gonna make it. Let's go, let's go, let's go, come on. Fast, 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 fast. Run, 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 run. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh man, I wish I had adrenaline shots. Field Depot 1 should cost for 2,000 each, bro. If the fucking little fuel cells going up to the doors in the red room underneath cost for 1,000 each, these should be 2,000. Oh yeah, somebody had already done this one too. What the fuck?
Let's move to that location.
Alright, I'm going to start out and go in. We did it, we did it, we did it, we did it, we did it. There's one right here, holy shit.
Let's move to that location.
Oh my god, hell yeah. 5 minutes to get out. This is one of the second spawns for this field crate. So there can be more than one for one field crate, but holy shit, this is definitely not better than Stellamontis or Blue Gate. There's no way this is better than Stellamontis or Blue Gate. This is horrible. This is horrible. Alright, we've got 5 minutes. Honestly, we just need to not die to Arc while we're sprinting back. I don't think anybody's going to be camping at last second. What if this gets us the Bobcat blueprint?
All raiders, we have Arc on screen. 5 minutes
Pop out
left.
and shoot me
Go
in the
find a
dick
way
right
home.
now.
I repeat, 5 minutes.
Head home at the central elevator.
Oh my god! Just aura walk for a little bit to get some stamina back. Dude, I swear they made these lights so they look exactly like a Rocketeer in the corner of your eye. Just purposefully scare the shit out of you. Fucking Rocketeer's still alive over here. This exfil's closed, bro. We can't even leave here anymore. Why are you camping it? Oh my god, somebody just died over there with 2.5 minutes left. That's horrible. Poor buddy. Alright, we're just gonna run through downstairs. That's the easiest. Hopefully nobody's down there, but I don't know why there would be. 2.5 minutes left. Just like that, you have to go back to work already. No! I'll miss you. I'm getting off after this one anyways. The documentary episode this week was juicy. I'm gonna go make a video about it. It's gonna be a good one. I'll miss you. See you later. For some more exciting Destiny 2. Bro, that would have been so stupid if I just kept looting and got pushed out. Yeah, this is the last trial for me anyways, so I'm done now. We reacted to the video, we got the last trial done. What will we get? Blue cat? Bobcat blueprint? Give me the blue cat. Oh, a patina. Just a patina. Alright, well, we got, what, a total of 6 rewards, and 3 of them were blueprints. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. So yeah, going into today, I had 1 star on pops, 2 star on carryables, and none on probes. So I got the 2 star and 3 star for pops, the 3 star for carryables, and all 3 stars for probes, resulting in 6 total rewards. And I got 3 blueprints out of those 6 rewards. And then I got a patina and an augment for the other. So I actually got 2 of the rare rewards were blueprints, and 1 of the epics was a blueprint. So that's a pretty good drop rate. If the blueprint rates are going to continue to be like that for trials, they're definitely going to be even more worth it than they were before. So even though ones like delivered carryables do suck, might even be worth it if you could get something as special as a Bobcat blueprint. I only got a patina for it, so really wasn't worth it for me. Neither was the pops one, really. The probes one was probably the most worth it. I got 2 blueprints that I didn't have yet, and it only took like 10 minutes to do. So the probes one's definitely worth it. The Hornets and the Bastion Rocketeer Leaper one, that one's just fun, so those are worth it. But unless you're really desperate, I don't know if you want to do the carryables. Pops aren't bad either. It's just I was doing it on Night Raid Buried City, and everywhere I went, every pop was already dead, so I literally had to stay all 30 minutes. And then at the end, as you can see, I found a bunch more pops than I needed on my way back to the exfil. So, but yeah, just recording that shit just in case I make a video about blueprints being available from workshops now. But yeah, I'm gonna go work on a video reacting to the documentary episode 3 today, from them talking about their machine learning, robotics, movement-based enemy technology. I watched the whole thing and reacted to it at the beginning of the stream, so if you want to watch that, go back and watch the beginning of the VOD. If you're out there lurking or watching the VOD and you're not subscribed, it costs nothing to subscribe, helps out the channel a ton, and we appreciate it greatly. If you're interested in Arc Raiders solo-friendly PvE content, make sure you subscribe to see more videos and streams from me. I will be on Kick later playing some Destiny 2 Renegades with the boys. We got a Discord as well, so a link to the Discord and my Kick are in my bio if you're interested in that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Prison Pocket Pete, out.